Hey guys, I wanted to make a quick video to talk about this JoyCon drift issue. I mean, it's affected me personally, so I actually have a story to tell. I know there's a class action lawsuit, I think, going on against Nintendo. People are coming together and saying there's problems with the JoyCon and trying to sue Nintendo. We'll get to that in a little bit. First, I want to tell you my JoyCon drift story. So I got my Switch day one, very excited, picked it up, got it, and it worked perfectly for a while. And then about maybe a month in, I started noticing that when I was playing Breath of the Wild, Link would start kind of fall down hills without me doing anything, or he'd kind of like just spinning in circles, and I was like, what the hell is going on? When I was playing my indie games, like I wasn't getting that like pixel perfect jumps. Things were a little, we're just going weird, and you know, when there's a drift, it's really, really frustrating. So I went online, I watched a bunch of Game Explain videos, and I was like, what am I supposed to do? I actually contacted Nintendo. They were super cool, and they actually sent me a brand new Joy-Con for free. I had to send my left Joy-Con into them, and they sent me a new one. Actually, I sent them both, hoping they would send me brand new Joy-Cons, but it looks like they just fixed the Joy-Con, the one Joy-Con that was broken, and sent both of them back to me. So I was like, great, this is perfect. So I start playing again, things are great. Then a month later, the drift comes back, and I'm like, oh my god, I can't deal with sending my Joy-Cons back, waiting a week for them to get to me, and then just for the problem to happen again. So I actually went out, bought a brand new Joy-Con, gray one this time. It was gray, you know, why not gray? Colors are good, but I like gray. And the problem was solved for a while. And then the drift came back. And so in my mind, I'm like, alright, these things are just broken, and that's just the way I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to use my Pro Controller. So I use my Pro Controller a lot, didn't really use my Joy-Cons that much, but then when I play Mario Odyssey, I like to use the motion control. There's other games I like to use motion control, so I started using Joy-Cons again, and the drift came back. So I didn't want to even deal with Nintendo anymore, so I went out and bought a third pair of left Joy-Cons, and so far, that's been good for like the last year or so without the drift. But like as a consumer, why should I have to buy 3 pairs, send one in, just for the Joy-Cons to like be broken? I mean, I pay for something, it should work. I understand that over time things break, but right out of the case, right out of the box, it should freaking work. I mean, just frustrating. So there is a lawsuit going on, or a class action suit, claiming Nintendo knew about the Joy-Cons were defective and sent them out anyway. I honestly don't believe that's the case. I think that Nintendo thought there might be a very small percentage of the Joy-Cons that were defective, but such a small amount that they knew they could fix them, and it wouldn't be that big a deal. But apparently that problem has just spread and it's become an epidemic, and like everybody I speak to seems to have this drift issue. I thought it was just me at first, but it seems to be everybody. And now Nintendo's coming out with the Switch Lite, and they're coming out with a revision of the Switch that has more battery power. But my question is, are you fixing the Joy-Cons? I mean, these are the controllers. This is what you use in your hand. This is what you use to interact with your favorite games. This should be perfect. It's kind of a fail on Nintendo's part. I know a lot of Nintendo and other video games problems, other systems and companies have issues, but correct it. I know Nintendo recently came out with a statement saying they understand there's an issue, and if you have an issue, contact Nintendo and they'll take care of it for you. But it's not the best business practice to, you know, do that. They should just be like, hey, there's an issue, claim your new Joy-Cons, press this button, prove that you bought them, get brand new ones. We revamped them, we went inside, we found out that the HD Rumble or the sensor on it was causing some interference, that was the drift. But Nintendo's kind of putting their head in the sand a little bit. I mean, not a ton, but they're not doing the best they could. I mean, they're selling so many of these things, they should just be perfect by now. I mean, it's been over 2 years. The drift should not even be a concern. I can't believe it's 2 years into the Switch and the drift controversy is still going on. I mean, I still love Nintendo, and so I give them a pass, and I love the games, but this controller needs to be fixed, this Joy-Con, or I'm just going to use my Pro Controller and never even think about buying more Joy-Cons. I know this came out with new colors, but I'm not going to get new Joy-Cons unless I know the drift is fixed. Alright, that was just my quick rant. I want to know, do you guys have any drift problems? I'm sure you do. If you do, let me know how you've solved your problem, if you had to send your controller in, or if you bought a new pair. Let me know right down here in the comment section. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you're new to my channel, definitely hit that sub button, ring that bell, ding, so next time I go live with content, you get it right away. I'm working on a Splatoon 3 prediction video. Should be out by the weekend-ish. So if you're interested in Splatoon 3 predictions, hit that sub button. Again, guys, thanks for watching this video. I'm Turbo Jesse. I'll see you on the flip side.